So it is Sunday. I finally did something to my hair last night. Since Aiden's on vacation this week, I know whenever he has vacation weeks, I never film much because I'm more busy doing work stuff because I have more time to do work stuff when he's not at school, doing school stuff. So I figured I would just turn this on now and chat because I don't know how much I'm going to get filmed this week. But I decided to just do the front chunks of my hair on each side. This did stain me a little bit right here, so you can probably see that, but it didn't lighten all the way. I didn't think I was even going to get it this light enough for the pinkish color to cover. You can still see a dark band right here, and there's one on the other side too. But that bleach is amazing. That Schwarzkopf Blonde Me bleach, their bleach with the Blonde Me developer together are like, I won't ever buy anything else again as far as bleach goes for my hair because it works so fast without damaging my hair a ton. Like, my hair still feels super healthy right here. It's not all like crisp and fried on the ends or anything. It's gonna take a couple more bleach sessions, but I didn't want to kill my hair, so I got it as light as I could. I left it on for probably like 25 to 30 minutes because that bleach works so quick. Like, my roots were bright white. That's why it's so much brighter at the roots. But I used Kenra Color Magenta. That is what this color is. Kind of turned out like Arctic Fox Wrath usually does on my hair, almost like a berryish pink color. It looked more purple when I first put it on, but my hair always wants to lean more pinky red when I do those types of colors. So even when I was trying to bleach what I had here before, which was just like brown and black, which is the last two things I had done, my hair turned pink because I still had pink underneath the brown and black. It loves to hold on to pinks, which is a good thing because when I want my hair pink, I usually do pink and red the most. But I just wanted some color back. I go like either black or brown for the longest time, and I get sick of it and just want color again. So it doesn't look the greatest when I put it up because then I just have pink on top. But I've been straightening my hair a lot lately anyway, and I tried to fix the choppiness of it. It's still like all very uneven layers. I don't know what I did to myself last time I tried to cut it, but it grows fast, so I'm thinking I'll go a couple washes and then try to lighten that band again, that band of dark that didn't want to lighten. I'm thinking that that's the damn Transylvania Arctic Fox color that didn't want to come out of my hair. I don't know. But I'm impressed with that Kenra dye so far. I had never tried that before. Like I said, my friend Cassie sent it to me, and I was like, I want to try that one first because I know I've tried Pravana before and I like that, but I want to try the Kenra one. And I am really impressed with it so far. It didn't, like, it only bled initially when I rinsed it out. Well, see, it looks a lot lighter now that I got my screen on and it's white. It's like a very bright berry pink color, and then, like I said, it stained my scalp a little, so it looks weird there, but that'll be gone as soon as I wash my hair again. Uncle and my grandma are supposed to be coming over this week because, like, I have a bunch of stuff that I have to give him. We have a mini fridge that we have no use for anymore that's been sitting in the basement, and a broken microwave, and he knows a guy that does like scrap metal and stuff, so he's gonna give the stuff to him to get it out of our basement and make some room, because I'm planning on cleaning out the basement at some point. I would like to do that this week, since I have some time to do it. It was really nice and organized, and then the holidays came, and having to dig through all the boxes to get the Christmas stuff and the Halloween stuff and everything, I've made a mess downstairs again. And I just wish we had more like shelving or something down there. I have to come up with something to like store the decorations and stuff on, because it's really all that's down there is a bunch of boxes of holiday decorations And we have that old metal frame like love seat thing down there that we didn't really have a use for once we moved here, but we kept it anyway. So that's down there. And some of Aiden's old stuff, like his toy box is down there, filled with mostly toys that like were sentimental stuff that he doesn't play with anymore, but like we didn't want to get rid of them. And that's really all that's down there. Still have like a pile of flattened boxes from when we moved here, but it was a huge pile before, and it's gone way down because we used them to take packages to the post office, and then the post office usually wants to keep the giant box because they use it for trash and stuff throughout the day, so they like when we bring giant boxes there, and I saw that as a way to get rid of them, so it works out well. The only thing is, like, when we move from here someday, I'm gonna have to get boxes all over again because it took me forever to build up a whole bunch of boxes, and then in the end I still needed more. I still needed to buy more from Home Depot when we were moving because I was like, oh, we don't have enough. We had like odds and ends that needed to go in boxes, and I'm like, crap, I have no boxes left. For months, when we found out that we had to move from there, I was saving every single box that was like a good size, flattening it and keeping it in that basement at the old house in the laundry room, and I had a big stack going and that still was not enough boxes, because like when we move and stuff, I try to pack very carefully because I don't like stuff getting broken, and during that move the only thing that broke was a cheap door mirror that it was probably like a $7 mirror from Walmart, so I was very proud that that was the only thing that broke during that move. They have the Goblin King. They're kind of, these designs are like supposed to be like tarot cards, I think, but the Goblin King and the Luck Dragon. So two of my favorite childhood movies, The Neverending Story and Labyrinth. And then also I really like this one because that's the devil from Tenacious D. That's Dave Grohl's character. But I'm not going to get 3 of them. The other one is, what is that supposed to be? Lord of the Rings. Never a huge fan of that. But come on. How can I not get these? Goblin King, Luck Dragon. I have a coupon that makes them $11 a piece, so I think I have to get these two. So can you see this kitty? She doesn't come around much. I thought she was a boy for the longest time, but she is most definitely pregnant. So, I mean, if the gray one gets pregnant too, I think she's trying to take a poop, so I feel bad recording her, but then there's gonna be a bunch of kittens again. And I am wondering if the lady next door knows this and she's been trying to separate them, and that's why I'm seeing so many cats disappear. I don't know. This one is definitely pregnant because she is never has a round ass tummy like that. Oh, kitty cats. I'd most definitely take a kitten in, but I can't take more than one. I mean, it's either the lady's trying to separate them so that there's not a ton of kittens going on, or somebody around here notices it too and like called, and maybe somebody set traps or something. That's all I can think of, because I don't know how so many cats disappeared. That is the sound of my annoying kitchen sink dripping. I can't wait until my uncle can come and fix this for me. I have a brand new faucet, just haven't. Steven tried to do it and he's not like good with plumbing stuff, and one of the pipes under the sink needs to be fixed, so my uncle's gonna do it as soon as he can come. See the belly? Oh man, you're gonna have kittens, and probably soon. Are you coming back over here? Uh-oh, what's she doing? She's gonna clean herself now. This one is never like friendly with me, so, but she's been hanging around more lately. Alright, back to the zombie house flipping show. Here's another ridiculous, overacted scene. So they found, like, this treasure map in this house that they're renovating, and they're trying to follow it. And now this guy just dug into the ground outside and watched the ridiculousness. Like, instead of just moving, he's overacting and sticking his head in there. It's so ridiculous. Get out of there. Like, that's the guy that fell through the friggin' ceiling in the other episode I was cracking up at. Like, he's trying way too hard. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's rainy and my friends still came to visit. Yeah, come on. Come get some. Oh, don't even start. No humping, please. Tonk. Distracting you with chicken. You don't need to hump her right now. Ready? I just recorded a whole thing sitting here talking, and then my camera shut off on me and I realized it was because I wasn't recording. Anyway, I don't know. Like I said, I think that lady has the other cats in the house. The ones that are missing, or that I'm missing because I don't get to see them anymore. Because she hasn't been going out there every day screaming for them multiple times a day like she used to do constantly. And the ones that never really came over here before, but I knew they lived over there, are starting to come over here to eat now. And it's like, she took all those cats in the house, and now she's not bothering with the outside ones, and they're my problem. But the ones I just showed you, the fluffy gray one, which we just call Fluffy Gray, that name has stuck, and Tonka, those are the ones from the original like brood of cats that came over here all the time. They would come from time to time, but now they're here every day for food. And then there's the pregnant one. There's another one that looks like her that's all white but has an orange tail. And the one that's a jerk that bullies everybody. And then the two black ones that I see every so often. It went from being like 17 cats to only being this handful. So I don't know where all the other ones went. Kiki and Carmela, the short-haired gray ones. There was another one that looked like Tigger. That was, I forget about Tigger too. She comes every so often now too. But there was another tiger-striped one like her. Who else is missing? And of course, Julia, who was my favorite. I really wish I would have just been able to keep her in the house that night for good. That night that she spent in the house, but she did not want to be inside. So I don't know. I'm just hoping in the springtime maybe I'll see them again. So I finally took down the little backdrop fabric that I had behind me. I don't know if I'm gonna get something different or just leave it, because it makes the room feel bigger now that it's not there. Like, I felt like it just cut off that half of the room before. I can't get the friggin' double-sided sticky tape, which is what I used to, I used the super strong sticky tape stuff to hang it on the ceiling, and I can't get it off the ceiling. Like, it's just peeling off in little bits. It's not ruining the paint on the ceiling, but it's really hard to get it off. Did I talk about the toothbrush that I got Aiden? I might have mentioned when I first ordered it, but I got him that the Colgate Hum toothbrush. They have a manual one and they have a battery operated one, but I got him the battery operated one. It hooks up, it works with an app on your phone, and it kind of shows them where in their mouth that they should be brushing and for how long. Like, it's got all these little graphics, and it's got a little monster that will chip away at it lights up blue where you're the little quadrant of your mouth that you're supposed to be brushing. And he really likes it so far. He gets super excited to brush his teeth now. You get more points when you're doing it correctly, and little stars shoot out of your toothbrush. It's really cool, and he likes it so much. it's getting him to like do a better job himself, so I don't have to go over at his entire mouth after he brushes, which is what we usually have to do, whether it's Steven or I helping him brush his teeth at night. He does it, and then we have to like go over and make sure he did it correctly. But oh, I was like, what the hell is that? I get an email every time like my PayPal business card is used, and I was like, what the hell is the name of a car wash popped up, and then I'm like, oh yeah, Steven got gas on his way to work. But anyway, he really likes brushing his teeth now. I don't have to argue with him. I usually have to fight with him to get him to do it in the morning. Before bed, not as much, but now he's doing it twice a day, no problem. Wants to use the app. It gives you points in the app so that you can buy different like different mouths. Like it's different teeth and stuff that pop up. So he has like monster teeth or something right now that he uses. But it also has you take a picture of your smile after every time you brush your teeth, and it has all kinds of filters, and you can win different filters and stuff too when you earn points. So like he has like an astronaut helmet filter and like a monster head filter, and then there's one where there's like an octopus sitting on his head while he's brushing his teeth. So really, whoever came up with that was a genius, because it's helped him so much brushing his teeth. And just, we've only had it for like a week now, and he's using it twice a day, every day. He wants to use it. He asks me for it. So in case like I forget my phone, I want to see if I can put it on his tablet actually, because it'll be cool if it's bigger. But then again, it has to sit in the on the bathroom counter, and I don't want him getting his tablet all wet. It's kind of easier with the phone because it's smaller and we can put it off to the side. Just took a shower to get all the remaining staining off my scalp. I think most of it came off. That one stained pretty good, Jesus. The hair dye did bleed a little bit, but not a ton, so I am keeping my fingers crossed that it stays in good. But I was like, I never talked about this new deodorant. It's not a new brand to me. I talk about this one a lot, and it's the only one that's been working for me. But they have a new, like, candy line. I think it's called, yeah, Candy Shop. The Candy Shop line. So it's native, and they came out with they came out with 4 candy-related scents, but I did not get the cinnamon one. It's like cinnamon hearts or something like that, because I don't know how strongly cinnamon it is, and cinnamon tends to trigger my migraine sometimes. So you can get a 3-pack of deodorant from them, which is what I usually do. And I was almost out of the last one that I had, so I was like, screw it. I'm going to get the 3 scents and hope that I like them all, because they all sounded like stuff that I was going to like anyway. So this one is gummy bears. I've tried all 3 of them, by the way, and they all smell good. This one is just very fruity. That's the one I just put on, actually. And then there is strawberry and vanilla taffy. This one, of course, smells awesome. It's very light. It's a little bit like strawberry ice cream, almost, because it's not heavy on the vanilla. It's not heavy on the strawberry. It's just very light and clean. And then the last one is sour berry belts. So this one smells like blue raspberry, but I was expecting it to have more of like, how do I describe it? Like when you get a sour candy, you can smell, what is wrong with my thing right here? You can smell like the sourness of it, like the citric acid, but I guess they can't really duplicate that in a deodorant fragrance. I don't know, because I have fragrances myself that I use for my shop and my products that have like a fizzy note to them, so you can tell it's like almost like you're smelling a carbonated drink or something. So I don't know, it does smell good, it just doesn't smell like sour berry belts like it's supposed to. So these are the 3 new ones. Like I said, I didn't get the cinnamon one. They do have them in like shampoo, conditioner, and body wash, but I have, as you can see, so many Bath & Body Works body washes that I'm trying to go through right now that I did not need any more body wash. And I got this one at Christmas time because it was on sale. It was only $10 for Philosophy, which is usually expensive. because it was white cherry, and I like anything cherry scented. So this is their shampoo, shower gel, bubble bath, all in one type thing. It's got so much like shimmer in it. It's so pretty. You can probably see it on the cap better. I made a mess of this. It washes away. It doesn't stay on your hands, but it smells so good in the bottle. It's very like tart cherry scent, but the bummer is it does not stay on your hand, on your skin. So you get out of the shower and you smell like nothing, which is kind of a bummer because it smells so damn good in the thing. But now I know why it was so cheap, because their stuff is usually expensive and it just doesn't have enough fragrance in it to stick around on your hands. Why do I keep saying hands? It's not a soap, it's a body wash. On your skin. And then the other thing I wanted to talk about too was this naughty 97% natural caretaker scalp soothing tonic lotion. I know I had in a fails video the naughty shampoo that I was using. It was like a detoxifying shampoo. It smelled so good, but it dried my hair out, and I ended up like getting rid of half the bottle. This stuff, on the other hand, has been working really well. I've noticed you just put a little bit, like it's very liquidy, so you put a little bit and kind of rub it into your fingers, and then you massage it into your scalp when you get out of the shower when your hair is still wet. And I really only do it on the underside of my head because that's where I have my itchy problems and like the dry skin and everything, and then it makes dandruff. And I've noticed when I wash my hair and then use this, I don't get an itchy scalp immediately the next day. So I've been using it every time I wash my hair, and it's going to last me forever because you need the tiniest bit, and it is a 2.5 ounce bottle of it. So the shampoo did not work for me, but this did. So I'm not going to completely write off this brand because they might have some other stuff that I might like. I like the scalp tonic. But for now, I'm going to go dry my hair because I decided to take my shower early tonight. I usually take it like before I put Aiden to bed, but it's only 5 o'clock and I'm taking it now so that I can get it out of the way because I really have nothing else that I'm doing right now. I'm going to put my chi stuff in and then go dry it and straighten it because I think it's just going to look weird with these colored chunks in my hair if I don't straighten it. I don't know, maybe not. It might look okay. I know in the summertime I'm not going to bother straightening my hair, so I may as well get used to it. But then also in the summertime I'm probably going to end up dyeing my whole head again because I just... Something about the summertime and the warmer weather makes me want a whole head of bright hair. But this is good for now. This is kind of getting it out of my system. Like in a few weeks I'll probably try to bleach again and get rid of the rest of the darkness and maybe change the color because I have a really pretty aquamarine color that I want to use too. I just couldn't decide. I bet if I just put the aquamarine over this, it would make a really cool purple color. But I haven't had like blue in my hair in a really long time, so I would like to do just the aquamarine on its own. I'm going to go dry my hair, so you don't want to listen to that. I just wanted to talk about those few products that I hadn't really mentioned on here yet. I made these yesterday. I could give a hoot that they're Dolly Parton. I'm not a fan of her, but they looked really good. Caramel turtle brownie mix, and they're just the caramel sauce is really good, but they're very cakey brownies, and I am a fan of like fudgy gooey brownies, so they're okay, but if they were fudgier they'd be delicious. Also, that's just the coffee maker making that sound that sounds like someone's peeing. Pregnant kitty. She has such a mean face. Yes, you look pissed off all the time. I know, but she looked pissed off all the time before she was pregnant. I just realized after I sat down that I have to go take everything out from underneath the kitchen sink because my uncle's coming over to fix it today. I washed my hair last night. I think I got rid of most of the staining. I'm trying to find Steven boots right now because I told him his feet have been killing him so much because there's so much walking at this place. I was like, why don't you just wear your sneakers because they're super comfortable? But he has to wear boots because he's on machinery and stuff, and that's like a rule. You have to have your work boots if you're riding the pallet jacks and the forklifts and stuff. So I was like, all right, you're gonna for once listen to me and not care what they look like, because I'm gonna get you the Skechers work boots because they have the same insoles in them as my sneakers do, and my sneakers are so friggin' comfortable. That's why I don't buy anything but Skechers anymore, because if I like the days of using of wearing Converse are over for me, because if I wear my Converse sneakers and go even to one store, my feet will be killing me by the time I get home. So all I get is Skechers now because they are super comfortable inside, especially the ones that have like the memory foam. So they have work boots, and there's like one pair that looks like normal work boots. They're actually having a sale right now, which is good. And now, of course, I can't find the ones that I just friggin' found for him. Here they are. Of course, they're the last one on here. And they come in wide width because he has super wide feet. So I'm like, I'm gonna get you these. And they look as much like normal work boots as they possibly can. Like, they're not the weird looking ones. So I just hope that they fit him. They're on sale. They're normally 95 bucks. They're on sale for 75. I wonder if there's any coupon code or anything. I know I have a Skechers account. My faucet is no longer dripping. I'm so excited. My uncle fixed it. That is the new faucet. Nice and shiny. Pretty much looks the same as the one we had, but I wanted, like, the other one was so flimsy, so this is a nice, like, sturdy one. So I ordered those boots for Steven. I'm excited for those to come in because maybe it'll help his foot pains. Foot pain is no fun because I have it all the time, and I can't imagine having to walk around on in a friggin' cement-covered warehouse all day, so I'm hoping it helps a little bit. If they're anything like my sneakers, which it says it has that same memory foam insole, then they'll be super comfortable because my sneakers are the comfiest thing ever. I'm all out of breath from running up and down the stairs. I told you guys that my uncle was going to take that mini fridge and the microwave, which I had Steven bring up from the basement last night, and he lugged them outside this morning for my uncle. And then my uncle comes and he's like, oh, the scrap guy already came. I can't take it now. So I'm like, I get so pissed off at him all the time because he cannot remember what he tells me or what he says to me, because he was going to take it. We got COVID and he couldn't come over. And then he was like, it's okay, just put it outside and I'll pick it up the next time I'm there. Well, now it's the next time he's here and he can't friggin' take it because the scrap guy already came and he's not gonna see him for like a year or something like that. So I know the guy next door, the crazy cat lady's husband, is a scrap metal guy. I'm gonna ask him, or have Steven ask him when he sees him, if he wants to take that stuff. Because now I've got a friggin' microwave and a mini fridge outside in my yard. Because once again, my uncle didn't remember what he told me or didn't convey to me correctly. The same thing happened when he was building, or he was going to build Steven a computer, which ended up being the computer I have now, because he didn't listen to what I said. And I was like, you have to get these specific specs for it to play this game that he wants. And he didn't listen to me. He was like, oh, this should do it, and this is going to save you money, so we'll do it this way. Then he got this computer, and it would not run the game. And I was like, I told you to listen to me. And he tried to put it on me instead and was like, well, you didn't tell me it was going to be specifically a gaming computer. And this is the issue I have with him all the time. Like, he helps us out so much, but he will argue, and nothing is ever his fault. So it's very aggravating. So yeah, Steven's gonna get pissed now when he comes home and sees those are still in the yard, because, well, at least we won't get a fine for it or anything because it's not in the front. If it was in the front yard, then he'd have to bring them back in the house and get rid of them. But like, they're in the backyard underneath our like right in front of the steps that come up into the house, so no one's gonna see them. I wish I just hadn't had him bring them up from the basement last night to begin with, because I had a feeling something was gonna happen and he wasn't gonna be able to take them. Little did I know it was going to be, oh, I can't take them because I'm not going to see the scrap guy. He has this scrap guy that comes like once a year, and he'll only take stuff from you if you have a bunch of stuff, apparently. And he had been cleaning out where my other uncle moved out, so there was a whole bunch of stuff for this guy to take. And now that there's nothing left, the guy isn't coming back. I'm like, don't you know anybody else that wants it or can take it? It's always some sort of friggin' issue. But at least my faucet is fixed and I don't have to listen to a drippy sink faucet now. But now there's like a delay. When you turn on the water, it takes a second before anything comes out, which is kind of weird. I thought it was just like maybe, oh, there's air in the pipes, but it's every time I'm using the water. So it is almost 2 o'clock. I can get a decent amount of work done today before Steven comes home. I don't know what I'm going to do for dinner. I have a frozen pizza in the freezer, so I might just do that. Because all I have in the refrigerator right now is chicken, and we just had chicken, so I don't think either of us wants it again. I made him egg salad for lunch today, for like to mix it up a little, because like he doesn't like lunch meat really, so I never know what to make him when I pack his lunches. So it's usually peanut butter and jelly, like a little kid, because he loves peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. He doesn't like stuff that like leftovers or anything that he has to heat up, because there's like a big cafeteria there, but he just goes out and eats in his car. So it's like limited to sandwich stuff and like little portable stuff, and it's usually always peanut butter and jelly. He loves tuna fish, but I can't really pack tuna fish sandwiches because by lunchtime it's all soggy. And so I made egg salad, and he seemed like he was excited for egg salad today when he called me on his lunch break. So you can have that for the next couple days, because I made a big bowl of it, because I only paid $3 for eggs this week. It was like $3.29 or $3.49, which is way cheaper than they have been lately, because I haven't been able to find eggs cheaper than $5 a dozen. So every week from now until Easter, I'm going to make sure I get a carton of white eggs so that we have enough in case they skyrocket in price again. We're going to, because we go through not a full carton a week, but like if I'm making eggs for breakfast, we go through way more that week. Or if I'm baking something, we go through way more. So if I get 1 carton a week until Easter, I'll have enough, like, I'll make sure I have enough, and they're not going to be all sold out at Easter time, because I know there was a couple years where I had to run all over the place looking for white eggs to dye for Easter because nobody had any. So I'm not about to pay ridiculous egg prices. There was only one brand that were around that $3 mark at Walmart when I got the groceries, so I'm just going to keep getting them that same kind every week, and if they're out 1 week, then that's okay, because I still have eggs from the week before. And like the expiration on them isn't like super bad. It's not like, oh, you have to use these this week or they expire. It's usually a few weeks that they're good for. So I made myself a baked potato, and it's like super duper hot, so I'm trying to let it cool off while I sit here and talk. I'm gonna sit here and do our taxes I need to get that done, and I don't have my envelopes and stuff. My shipping stuff still didn't come yet, so I picked all my orders that were sitting there waiting, and now I have to wait for the packing stuff to come so I can actually pack them and ship them, which nothing can go to the post office until the weekend anyway because of Steven's schedule. So I'm trying to just plan out the day here so that I can actually get something done. So I'm going to sit here and do the taxes and probably give myself a migraine doing this, because it's always such a pain in the ass. Every year it gets worse, because I should probably just have someone doing them for us at this point because of all the business stuff. But it's like, I don't keep like proper records like you're supposed to. I started this year. Like I wrote down, I have my whole like profit and loss statement instead of trying to do it all at once when I'm doing the taxes. So this should go a little bit smoother than last year's did, because last year's was just a headache. It was like, I keep receipts for everything, but then I have to go through them all and add everything up. And it's just a mess all the time, and I'm probably screwing myself over on a lot of stuff that can be written off. So I tried to do that this year, well, in 2022, and then this year I've already started one so that I can do it through the year, and it will it will be a lot easier. It's just like, I don't do it properly, like the proper way you're supposed to, I guess. So like, I can't just hand someone a shitload of receipts, and I don't know how you go about having someone do your taxes like that when you run a small business and everything. And I don't know. I just have to look into it more before I actually have someone do it, because I've always done our taxes myself. Like I sit here for like, I'll do it, get it all done, go back the next day and go through and make sure I didn't screw anything up before I submit everything. But like, I have to get this done because of Aiden's Social Security stuff. The lady wanted the past 2 years of tax returns, so I have to get this one done because it's not done yet for 2022. I don't know why I have the light off right now, because I'm not really doing work stuff over there, so I don't need it on. I feel like I've got some stuff done today. I changed our sheets. I did 2 loads of laundry. The last load is in the wash now, and then I have to stick it in the dryer, and then I'll be done once I fold it all. But I cleaned up our room a little bit, because that room always gets neglected because we're never in there. We literally just sleep in there. That's it. But I had like this bench thing, like a storage bench in there, and it just takes up too much room because our room is pretty small. And I just had like extra sheets and stuff in there. So I like deconstructed that, because it's just like a foldable one that you can either unfold it and set it up, or put it flat and put it away. So I put it in the basement for now, took the extra sheets out of it and put it in like a storage. I had gotten off Amazon because it was like one of those lightning deals, a set of 6 like pop-up storage bags, and they're awesome for like storing extra sheets and blankets and stuff because they're huge. I have like 2 of them under Aiden's bed that have like loose toys and stuff in them, because it just makes the underneath of his bed so much neater without stuff flying around. There's a couple in his closet with his sheets and extra blankets, and then I just used one for our extra sheets and stuff. So that's in the hall closet now, instead of taking up all that room in our bedroom being in that bench, because the bench was like the length of my desk and probably like 1.5 feet high. So it took up a lot of room, and getting that out of there is just easier to make the bed and stuff now because it's not in the way and I'm not having to step over it. So I did that. What else? I had to change the bathroom trash because that was the only thing I didn't do the other day. I cleaned the entire bathroom and did not do the bathroom trash. I need to clean like and organize underneath the bathroom sink. So I'm thinking I might make an organization video out of that, or like a cleaning video or something, because I watch Jade the Libra. I love her channel, and she just did like a bathroom deep clean, and like, I don't usually watch those types of videos from people, but hers was very interesting, so I watched the entire thing, and I'm like, I should do that and do like a couple cleaning videos like that. But I'm just trying to get ideas for like different content, because all I ever upload is vlogs anymore, unless I have like a video idea for like doing empties or something like that. I'm gonna film a haul video today because I did an Ulta order and I haven't just filmed like a sit down haul in a while, so I'm gonna do that, put some makeup on and then go do that. But yeah, that's my plan for the day. I'm gonna go film that video, and then hopefully by then the FedEx guy will have come with my mailing what do you call it? It's my mailing envelope so that I can get these orders packed up. I still have like a full day because all day tomorrow I have that to do it because we're not going to go till Saturday with the packages to the post office, and it was supposed to snow, but I don't think it's going to anymore. I can't believe Guns N' Roses are going on tour again. I didn't think that was gonna last with Axl and Slash and everybody, but we went to see them when they did that first like reunion tour with them, and it was just so weird for me because like the date that we went on was like the anniversary of my mom's death, and she, aside from Metallica, Guns N' Roses was her favorite, so it was just weird to me to like I never got to see them with her, because she never like wanted to see them anyway without Slash because she loved Slash, but I don't think they ever even really because it took Axl forever to make that album, that what the hell was it called, Chinese Democracy or whatever, and they never really toured much, so I never got to see them with her, so that whole night was just really weird for me because I was trying not to cry, and it was a weird concert to go to, but hi what was I saying? I don't remember now. I was scrolling through Instagram and stuff, and there's this, I guess it's a band or like a guy with one other person, I don't know, but I started following him a while ago because he was playing every Green Day song in chronological order. I'm not going to say the name or anything because I'm going to bitch about him in a minute, so it was that, and then I guess his page started gaining popularity because of that, and then when he was done playing them all, he started all over again, and that's all he uploads is Green Day covers, and like he's trying way too hard to sound like Billy Joe even when he's not singing a Green Day song, and it's like, okay, you did all the Green Day songs, but kind of get your own thing now if you want to be a musician. You can't just like base your entire career off of well, I guess some people do that, right? They're just cover bands and that's it, but I don't know, it's just weird to me. I still haven't figured out what I'm gonna do about my website. It's pissing me off that they're gonna charge an extra $20-something a month now. Okay, can you not do that? Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, it equates to an extra $21 a month to run this website. And I'm going to actually try to, this is the problem with them, is whenever I have an issue, it takes me forever to figure out where I go to contact someone. I put makeup on because I filmed a couple videos, but I need to address something that bugs me every time it's brought up. It's about the movie Titanic. How people argue back and forth whether or not Jack could have fit on the door at the end of the movie. Why is it even an argument? Because it showed in the movie that he tried to get on the door with her, but the door sank. It started sinking. That's why he got off. It wasn't because he couldn't fit. It was because the door started friggin' sinking. Like, why is it an argument still? The movie shows you. He tries to get on it. It starts sinking. He gets off and tells her to stay on it. Why is it still an argument? I just get aggravated every time I see someone talk about it, and I had to mention it because the question is answered in the movie. So I just had to complain about that. I'm done. So it is Friday. It's one of those weeks I'm not happy it's Friday, though, because that means school on Monday. Whenever he has a week of vacation, it always goes by way too fast. Like, we didn't even get to do anything fun, and it still went by way too fast. I didn't even get to plan anything with my friend so that the kids could play together. I haven't even heard from her this week, actually. I had to text her later today. But yeah, Steven just left for work. Friday's the day that he does, it's 9:30 to 6 instead of 10:30 to 7, which is Monday through Thursday. He forgot to plug his phone in and charge it last night. So I was like, there's a charger in the car, just plug it into the USB. Because like he goes to the Jeep for his lunch break, and you can totally just plug it in there. I always have one in the car anyway, because like if I go somewhere and I need the GPS and my phone, like I never trust that my phone is gonna stay charged. Uh-oh. I wanted to try to call Steven because he got an email from his boss. Emails everybody like every single day. It's one of those super annoying places that I even told him, I'm like, this place gives me the vibe that someone's gonna send out a mass email to everybody that everybody isn't supposed to see at some point. Because it like, companies that do that happens all the time. Everybody gets a mass email that they weren't supposed to see. So I'm waiting for it. But like, I check his email all the time for him because he's so bad about it. And sometimes he gets important crap from like work related things. But he got an email that said regular time for everyone. So I'm like, does that mean you go in at 9:30, or were you supposed to go in at your normal 10:30 time? He's gonna be pissed if he goes in early and has to come back. Oh, here he is. He's calling me now. Yeah, he just said it's okay. That just regular time means regular time on Fridays, 9:30 to 6. So I just wanted to make sure. But like these emails the guy sends out, he like peppers in personal crap of his. Like last week when he first started, it was like the first email that he got from this guy. Something about he was selling a couch if anyone's interested, just like in the company email. And then this one, what did I just say? Just randomly in the middle of this, like they had like wishing people happy birthdays and then stuff about the upcoming weeks and like their busy season is springtime apparently. But then right smack in the middle, if you own a home and are considering solar, let me know. That's all that it says. And then it goes back to regular crap. Oh my god, that's so funny. Anyway, yeah, I just wanted to let him know that because they're super, super anal. Like there's even an email from the other day about time clock punches. If you clock in or out any other time than like within 5 minutes of the time you're supposed to be in or out, you get in trouble for it. So I was just like, make sure that that's the right time today. I just wanted to let him know. But I came up here, I was making soaps. I made all my soaps that got ordered this week. And I came up here because I'm out of 2 of my labels that I need more of. So that's what I came up here to do. And then I was like, I'm just gonna get hiccups apparently and finish the vlog for the week. Because I already know I recorded too much crap and I have to edit this way down. So I'm gonna have to do that today too. And just, it'll be all set and ready to go for Monday. As long as I remember to set it for Monday to go up on Monday. I have chips over here again. I have had such horrible cravings for these damn cheddar and sour cream ones, but this is the Ruffles brand, and for some reason, I like the Walmart brand ones better. It doesn't always happen that I like store brand better than like the regular, but with that, I really like the, but it's bad to leave them here because I'll just sit here and munch on them, and I don't want to do that. Trying to friggin' eat better. I want to lose some weight. I need to get back into doing the VR workouts. I've stopped for a while, but I'm still paying the $20 a month for it, so it's either get rid of it or get back into it because I need to start doing it again. I was having fun doing it. It was just like, it was either I hurt my back or my shoulder. I think it was when I hurt my shoulder. I quit for a while, and then ended up getting sick, and I haven't done it since then, so I'm probably way out of shape now. I was like conditioning myself to where I wasn't, I was still really sore, but I wasn't getting out of breath as easily when I was doing it, so I really hope I can just get right back into it and not like hurt myself again and have to wait and not do it for a while. But anyway, I just wanted to end it for the day. I don't know if I'll be back on later or not. This is probably it for the day, and I'll talk to you guys next week.